Hi everyone, I'm Janneke and welcome back to my channel Books and Stitches. This will be a Flosstube update. As you may have noticed already from the reflection in my glasses, I got a ring lamp. I found one for really cheap, just I happened to come across it and I figured why not give it a try. Um, so this is just me testing it out. Let me know if you like it, if the lighting is better or if it's worse. Yeah, just let me know, I guess. It's not winter technically yet, but it's like winter weather, so it's really dark outside still. So I figured I would give this lighting a try. I have not yet figured out a way to get it to not show up in my glasses. So if this is better, I might try and find some tips or tricks to see if there's a way to avoid that. Right now I'm just like trying to keep my hat as still as possible in the frame where it isn't in my glasses, but you'll probably see it show up a lot like this. Um, but yeah, we're just giving it a try. Um, November was an interesting stitching month. Let's call it that. Um, I had a lot of fun in November. I went on vacation, as I mentioned in my previous video, and I did not do a lot of stitches compared to my usual, but it was still a lot of fun. So I'm okay with that. That is fine. That is expected. Um, so I'm just gonna show you. I don't have all my numbers because this video was kind of spur of the moment, so I forgot to write them down. But um, hopefully you'll enjoy it anyway. Some I might know from the top of my head, but most I probably won't know. But next month you'll get numbers again. Next month I'll prepare. This month I was so busy yesterday and I have to go to work in like a bit, so I figured I would just get this done real quick. But yeah, whenever the first doesn't fall on the Friday, you'll definitely get the numbers. What I do have is some numbers. Let me actually, oh my couch is so full with projects that it's like impossible to find anything. Sorry about that. I'm looking for something. I will probably edit this out, but who knows? Found it. So I do have some numbers, just not all of them. Like not added up together, but you know, we'll see. I started with 6. That is my. Oh wow, this is so weird. I really should have prepared this, but whatever. Before I get into my stitching, I wanted to give a shout out to Alicia from Stitching Adventures of Stitching. I think it's Stitching Adventures of Alicia. I've watched her for months, like basically since her first video. She's amazing. If you're watching me, you've probably heard of her. She's a pretty big Flosstuber. She has these amazing big whips that I just love seeing, like these really big full coverages. Watching her makes me want to start like all the things because she has so many beautiful like full coverage projects. And she recently gave me a shout out and I was so shocked about that. Just that she knew who I was basically. But I wanted to thank her for that. And also, if you are watching me and you haven't seen her videos, do go check them out, especially if you like big full coverages, because yeah, they're amazing. She recently restarted her Grand Library by Amy Stewart, and I'm in love with that piece. I want to start it. And yeah, she just has so many beautiful pieces. She also has this like big whip that is like seasonal of like, I think it's like the four churches in each one church in each season. I'm not sure about that, but she's like going along the bottom so that she can like stitch each season as it is that season. And I think that is so much fun. Like that is, I just love it. I have some seasonal pieces I want to start, and that really makes me want to do that as well. Like, but yeah, we'll see. I don't have any new starts planned for anytime soon. That's a lie, actually, but they're planned already. So, now let's get into my stitching. At the beginning of November, I first spent 3 days on sticks. This is the most boring project bag because it is just the laptop bag of my old broken laptop. It has not yet been replaced with a pretty project bag, but that's okay. The paper got a bit wet and destroyed on the side, but you can still see what it will be like, right? So this is 6. It is a pattern by Taylor and Cromwell. I want to say the steady thread, but that's my botanical cell. You'll see that later. It's by Taylor and Cromwell. It is based on the musical 6, and it's technically 6 separate patterns, but I am improvising the black border that you see around here, and I am focusing on just that black border at first. So I did about 1100 stitches in this, and last time I had finished the first black border section, so this time I continued on the one above it. I would really like to finish this like border section this summer, but I think that might be too much to ask. But we'll give it a try. So yeah, this one was already finished. This was partially up already. I finished going up and to the sides, but I will show you a before picture. And yeah, this is it's an interesting piece. It's kind of boring to stitch. One moment. It's kind of boring to stitch because it's just black, but it's at the same time it's like really relaxing and fun as well. So yeah, I guess I have to be in the mood for it, but I do really like seeing it come together. I did not expect to enjoy that as much as I do. Like, I was so happy to see like these things line up, and yeah, now that I have one complete, I'm like so much more motivated to get the rest completed. But yeah, it is beautiful. I think it's not the most interesting thing to look at, but I'm very happy with it. This piece will get less work in the next year because I have another Taylor and Cromwell piece that I had custom designed that I got. If you've seen my previous videos, you've seen it. I've shown it before, but I am planning on starting that next year as like a birthday start, and then alternating the Taylor and Cromwell pieces that I work on for the month, because I will have 2 of them then. So like 1 month I will work on this, and then 1 month I will work on the custom piece that I ordered. I don't think there's much to tell about this one. I don't remember what count I did this on. I think it's 18 counts. It's 2/1 full cross. All you're seeing is 310. And yeah, I am working on Jane Seymour's little square. So let's put this away. After 6, I worked on my fairy tale collage. My fairy tale collage is, I think, in this bag. So we'll open this one, but it's not very visible because I have the wrong side of the Ada showing. Yeah, it is in this bag. This is a pattern by Soda Stitch. There's technically 9 separate patterns. Like 6, I am combining them into one. Because of that, I am changing the color of the borders so they're like more consistent with each other and match up better, because I thought it would be too busy if every border was a separate color. So it is much pinker. I have already finished these 3, so the Nutcracker, Little Reds, and Rapunzel, and I'm currently working on Cinderella's square, and this is what Cinderella's square in particular will look like. I just started this one, so I haven't gotten too much done on it. I started it this month, but I did manage to get 2 blocks done, except for like 1 or 2 colors in the back stitching that I was missing. One of them I have since bought, and the other one has arrived at my local LNS, and I mean, local LNS, local is what the L stands for, right? So my LNS, and I should be picking that up after work today. So next time this gets spun, I will first finish up the back stitching that I'm missing. So this is the entire piece. I can't see if you're seeing it all because it's in front of me, but I hope you are. So like I said, these 3 were already done, and I started on Cinderella. So I did her 2 stepsisters and the little roses. And like you can see, I changed all the borders to pink. I'm not sure how much I did on this. Like around 1300 stitches, I think. Maybe 14, somewhere between 13 and 1400, I think. But I worked on this for 4 days. I'm trying to fold it so I can show you a bit better what I worked on. There we go. So yeah, this is the section I worked on. And like I said, when it gets spun in December, I will first finish the back stitching that I'm missing, the 2 colors that I'm missing. When I started this, I figured I could do these blocks because the colors I was missing wasn't in them. But I only looked at the full crosses and not at the back stitching. So all the full crosses are done because I had all those colors. But yeah, I should now have all the colors of this block. So whatever way I decide to move from here, I should just be able to keep going. I think I will probably go here and do like the carriage and the... In every version of the fairy tale I've heard, it's a fairy godmother, but this guy definitely is a guy, has a mustache and everything. I am planning on leaving out the mustache so that it looks more like a fairy godmother, because I have not heard of a single version of Cinderella where it isn't a woman. I have heard of versions where it's a tree instead of a fairy godmother, but not any versions where it's a guy. Other than like the HBO retelling that has Camila Cabello in it. But yeah, so I am changing it into a fairy godmother. But I'm very excited to continue on this one. It will get, I think, 4 days again. I'm not sure. Like I said, I didn't plan well for this one. So let's pack this away. So I'm going to show you my Disney piece now. It is like my biggest piece. It's my big full coverage piece. I worked on this twice during the month. So I worked on it 2 days after Fairy Tale Collage. Then I went on holiday and did not bring it with me. And then when I got back from holiday, I continued working on it for another 5 days to total 7. And I have no idea how many stitches I did because I don't feel like doing the math of 7 days, because like I said, I only have it day by day. I forgot to add it up beforehand. Usually I add it up beforehand. This is what it will look like. I am starting in this section, and right now I'm working on a page that is just like the balustrades, is that the word, of the staircase. So it's not the most interesting section, but it is pretty fun to stitch because it goes pretty quickly. And you can actually also already start to see some of Cinderella's dress, which was really fun. Like after all those like beiges colors, to get some bright blues in there was so much fun. But yeah, this is where I'm at. I'm working on this page. And I did most of it. Most of this I did. And like a couple of colors of the blue because it was fun. When I work on this again, I will continue with this page. I'm hoping I will be able to finish this page and then move on, and then I would move to this page. So like get it lined up here, finish the last of like Dumbo's little hat and frame, probably get a start on Snow White's hair a little bit, not too much though. And is there anything else interesting in there? No, it's mainly more Cinderella dress. I think the next couple of pages I will be mainly Cinderella dress because she has a very big dress. So if you want to see, I am working on this page right now, then I will do this one, and then I will do that one. So yeah, it's a lot of Cinderella. I hope you could see it. I can't see what you see, so I hope I had it in frame when I showed it. But working on this one, then I'm gonna work on this one, and then that one. So yeah, a lot of Cinderella dress. But it is like fun, bright colors, so hopefully it will still be fun. And then after that, we will be moving up, and we'll get to the section that has Ariel and Prince Eric and Pocahontas and Tiana, no, not Tiana, not yet, but Rapunzel's hair. again, not Rapunzel yet, but her hair. So yeah, I'm basically just doing these, like this column in 3 pages, and I'm working on a section of like 9 pages at a time, and then that again is split up with just 1 page. It's kind of confusing, but it works for me. So yeah, this is where I am, and it's, I think, so pretty, and this is the total. At some point I will not be able to show you the total anymore unless I relocate and have a place where I can stand up and show you, but I mean that will be years probably before I get to that point, so that will be fine. Yeah, I love it. It was so much fun to stitch on Snow White as well, like getting to stitch her dress a little bit and her sleeve, and then going in here. Like, not, I didn't get to do too much in there, but it was so much fun to stitch that. So I'm hoping Cinderella's dress will be the same. But yeah, I absolutely love this piece. It is on 25 count, 1/1 full cross. And I will pack this away later when I have, because it is like such a big piece. Alrighty. Then after that, or like in the middle of that, I went on vacation and I took Aurora with me because it is the only kit I own, and I figured that was just the easiest to take with me because like everything is in here. For my other project, I just stitched from a master set basically of DMC. I don't have every color yet, but it's like all my DMC is in 3 boxes right now. I think I will be getting a 4th one pretty soon, but they're all in boxes together, and this has everything in this bag, so I figured I'd take this with me. But I also did not think I would be getting any stitches done on vacation, and I was right. I will show you anyway, because I did not show you in person last time because it was already packed in my suitcase. But yeah, this month I got 26 stitches into it. That's it. And I think there's still a thread maybe hanging because I wanted to stitch, but I was too tired, so I did 26 stitches and then I quit. So yeah, the thread is still there. But this is where I'm at. I've done all the background, all the half stitches as far as I know are done. I might have missed 1 or 2 because it's just a paper pattern, but yeah, and I'm going to be working in on her and the polar bear next time it gets boots. And like this half has all the back stitching and French knots done, but there's not too much of it in this half. This half has a lot of it, but I will need to do all the crosses first, of course. So yeah, I do think this is a beautiful piece, and I will be very happy when it's done because this is my oldest piece as well. I've had this for honestly as long as I can remember. This is, I think, the first counted cross stitch I bought. I started stitching on it, was too young and too inexperienced, and decided it was way too difficult, and almost immediately put it away. But yeah, I've had it for years and years and years. So, but yeah, it's beautiful, and I did 27 or 26, I mean, stitches in her hair somewhere, I think, in the color that is currently on the needle. Before I decided that it was way too tiring to stitch after the very long day I had in London. So yeah, not much stitching in London, but I had an amazing time, so it was worth it. And this will get its normal stitching in December. We'll get back to it. So then after that, I worked on my gift piece. I have not yet printed out a better cover picture. I'm sorry about that. I will try and insert a picture again. I did get new ink, so I can print stuff again. I just forgot to print this one. This picture is bad because when I printed it, I was basically out of a lot of colors of ink. So all the blues, purples, greens are just not there because I didn't have any blue ink anymore. Or I think the ink is cyan, maybe. I think it's in ink, it's like cyan, yellow, and magenta. It does not matter. I didn't have the color that makes blue. But I did do quite a bit, I think. I finished the entire right half, and then I continued on with Mickey. I gave this 5 days. This is a gift for my sister. It's a pattern by Mandarink Design. Yeah, I love it. I think it is so cute. My sister really loves like Disney and Mickey Mouse and stuff, so she asked me if I could make her one, and I sent her like a bunch of Etsy like patterns and like these are the ones I could find. Any of them you like? And she had two of them that she like really liked, so I'm gonna stitch both for her, but this is the first one. And yeah, I give this 5 days a month because it is a gift and I want to get it done relatively quickly. So other than my big Disney piece, this gets the most time a month. But yeah, I love it. It is so pretty. And I've done all the back stitching on the right half as well. Like that is just completely done. How much did I do on that? I'm not sure. Like 15 to 1700 stitches, I think. Like somewhere between 1500 and 2000 stitches. And yeah, I am over 50%. I think I'm a bit over 50. I might even be close to 60% because the mini half has like a lot more background than the Mickey half does. And the mini half is the one that's done. But yeah, I love this one. I don't remember what count I'm doing this on. I think it might be 32 counts. Definitely doing it over 2. We've just called for. It is half stitch and full crosses. Let me show you again. The only issue I have with this pattern is that the full crosses and the half crosses use the same symbols. So if one color is both a full cross and a half cross somewhere in the pattern, it's just the same symbol, and you'll just have to like really look at the pattern and what you're stitching to know if you're stitching background or foreground. But other than that, I absolutely love it. So yeah, it is, I think it's 32 counts 2/1. I think it's the equivalent of 16 count normally, because I don't think it's small enough for the 18 count. But wait, I actually do have this written down, so let me just check before I say a lot of things. Yeah, it is 32 counts 2/1. And 6 is 18 counts. And I know Mickey artist for certain. And the dimensions one is just whatever came with the kit. Alright, then I worked on the botanical cell. I gave that 3 days every month, but I only spent 2 days on it because I had done everything that was available. So the botanical cell is a stitch along by the Steady Thread. It is a black work stitch along and it is for free. It is the 2023 version. I think you can probably still get this because it's not 2024 yet, but the 2024 version has also been released, the border at least, I think. I'm not going to be doing that one just because I've noticed I like it a lot better when the entire project is finished and I can just stitch however much I want. Because like I want to spend 3 days on this, but I can't because I've already stitched everything that's released. So I prefer to just be able to stitch until I want to change projects rather than I don't have any more pattern, but the project also isn't finished yet. So I don't think I will be doing many mystery stitch alongs. But I do love the way it looks. So this is the border. It doesn't really matter much. I've stitched all the border. And right now, I think right now the last hexagon just got released. So I could pick this up and finish it. But when I stitched on it, 48 of the 49 hexagons were released. So there's only one empty spot. This is what it looks like now. I love it. It is so pretty. And this is what I worked on. So I worked in here. I think I did these 5, but I'm not completely certain. You'll see a before picture. But I did about 5 hexagons, I think. And like I said, there's only one left, and then this is a finish. How exciting is that? I'll show you for a bit longer. But yeah, I absolutely love this one. The charts come in 2 colors. My hand is being weird, but whatever. It's pretty comfortable like this, so I'm gonna keep it like this. The chart comes in 2 colors. It just shows you what is green and what is a color if you want to. I chose 3 types of purple to like get a bit of variety, but also have it like matchy. And yeah, I love the way it looks. The only thing I would change if I were to do it again is I would do the hexagons in a different color, because I think the brown just stands out just a bit too much. So I would probably do that also in green maybe, or yeah, I'm not sure. I would just do it in something that appears, I think, in the rest of the whip as well, or is closer matched to it. But I love this one. And yeah, there's just one little hexagon. So one more day max. I think it will be like maybe an hour of stitching and this will be done. Now, when this is done, I get to have a new start, which is also very exciting. So I am going to show you what it will be in just a minute once I put this all back in. Where's my little paper? Yeah, this needs to stick in. So this was like 500 stitches, I think, something around there. Maybe 515 or something. It was not a lot because these go really quickly. Yeah. And when this is finished, let me grab my little booklets. This is basically all the patterns I own. This was the custom tailor combo that I'm starting on my birthday. Well, I'm here anyway. Might as well show you. I'm looking for the little kid pattern. Okay, we're gonna have to go through this because I cannot see it. Oh, here it is. It is this little Alice one. It is from Little Loop Stitches. It is a very small pattern, so it won't take me long, but I think it's just adorable. Alice 1865 is what it's called. I got this in the, I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a literature book mystery box. It was all cross stitch stuff and cross stitch related stuff, but it was book themed and literature themed. So yeah, I got this little Alice one as a kid. The other two came just as patterns, but one of the patterns, this one, came as a little kid. So I want to stitch it because I have everything needed for it. And it is so cute. So yeah, I'm gonna be stitching that once the botanical cell is finished. And then after the botanical cell, I started working on Ariel. Now, Ariel normally gets 4 days. This month, she only got 2 and a little bit. And I will tell you why after I show it to you. But Ariel is a Make It Pink pattern. The original artwork is by Hannah Alexander. This is what she will look like. She's absolutely stunning. I am replacing all the beads with Krynic, but yeah, I absolutely love her. She's so big. I definitely underestimated how big she would be, but she's so pretty. So I worked in just one color this month. It is a blend. It is a blend of 3816 and 3848, so it's like tealy colors, like most of the dresses. I was going up. I alternate with the months with going up and down on her dress because, you know, the more interesting things are up, but I also want to finish the down. So this is where I'm at. This is what I worked on. So I finished like this color. I think I did do a little bit in this color because I finished off this like bit, and then I did all of this color. And in total, that was like 800 stitches, I think. 800 and a little bit. Let me show you the entire piece, actually, because you can't see how far I've come on the bottom yet. So yeah, this is everything I've done so far. And next time I will continue on the bottom. Hopefully finish off that color. It will depend on the mood I'm in, because sometimes I like fill in all the Krynic holes. Like in this section you can see there aren't any holes because there's Krynic in there. Well, in this section there are a lot of holes, so it depends on if I feel like stitching with metallics or not. You can't really see the metallics well on camera, but in real life they do shimmer. And I mean, this section does have very few of them. Like you can see, this has a lot of holes, so I'm thinking it will probably show better in that section. Yeah, it is beautiful. I'm doing this on 36 count, 2/2. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to tell about this one. The fabric is by Pole Stitches. It is, I think it's rose petal. Not 100% sure on that. I can check if you really want to know, if you like it and want it yourself. I do have the card somewhere, but I think it's rose petal or it's something with rose in it. Ooh, let me put the pattern with it as well. This little heart thing I also got in the mystery box by Little Loops, and I don't know what it is, so I just put it on the corner of this to like kind of keep it together. But I don't know actually what it is or what it's for. So if you do know, please let me know. But right now it works for this. I didn't show any of my bags this month. I don't think I have any you haven't seen yet. Oh, actually, you have not seen the one that my Dimensions kit is in, because I got this and then almost immediately put it in my suitcase. So this is by Frog and Fudge. It is adorable. It's like winter themed, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, I don't think you've seen this one yet, but all the other bags I have shown before. If there's one you want like more information on, just ask and I will go into more detail on it in like the comment and maybe in the next video. But I absolutely love this one, and I love that little bird on the deer's back. It's so cute. So yeah. I probably won't have a winter piece in it always, because I won't always have a winter piece, but right now like the polar bear just fits incredibly well. Oh. Okay, and then lastly, I mean, those were all the whips, you know, but I had a new start and finish. So on Tuesday, I heard my nephew was admitted to the hospital. He's been ill the last couple of weeks, and they're kind of not sure what's going on, and I'm not going to go into too much detail on it, but I wanted to cheer him up. And he's like 11 right now and really into gaming, so I made like a little game piece. I don't have it anymore because I already gave it to him. I started on it on Tuesday afternoon and I gave it to him on Thursday afternoon. So I spent less than 48 hours on it, and I stitched a lot in those 48 hours. So while the rest of the month was a bit less in stitching than usual, those last 3 days were so much more than usual. Well, I think the entire piece was like 16 or 1700 stitches, and I usually get about 300 stitches a day. And so yeah, I just spent like hours stitching instead of doing other important things, because I wanted to give it to him while he was in the hospital to like cheer him up. I will show you a picture of what it is, because I don't have it anymore, but yeah, I really like it. It's cute, and I'm just happy I could make it for him. So yeah, there's not much else to tell. I just wanted something cute to lift up his spirits. So yeah, next month I will continue my normal rotation. There should not be any more surprises like that in there. I will just do the 7 whips, you know, and hopefully love. If you watch my videos, hopefully you like seeing them. If not, at least one of them will be finished and replaced with something else. So yeah, the botanical cell will be finished in December and Alice will start. And I think that's it. I don't think I have anything more to tell you. I'm very excited about it. I will be posting more booktube videos in the new year. Maybe I will start in December, I'm not sure, but definitely like in the new year I will try and make those consistently as well. However, if you're not interested in those, that's totally fine. All my Flosstubes will be in my Flosstube playlist, and we'll also have Flosstube in the title, so it'll be very easy for you to just only watch the ones you're interested in, basically, because I know it's very different things. So I totally understand if you're interested in my Flosstubes but not in me talking about the books I read. So yeah, that's why I'm separating them, and it will be very clear which is which, so you can just watch the ones you're interested in. But those will appear more frequently in the next year, or like in a month, basically, because I'm going to try to do at least one booktube video each month as well. So yeah, we shall see. Let me know what you think about the lighting. Is it good? Do you like the lighting like this, or do you not like it? um because yeah, I can't really see what you see because the light is just like bright in my face, so I can't really see if it is better or not. But I do know that like when it's still so dark outside, I can't really film well with natural daylights because I usually film early in the mornings. So yeah, let me know what you think of this light. Otherwise, I can just use my overhead lighting, but that is kind of yellowish, so I figured this was probably a clearer color for the works. But let me know what you think. If like the light in my glasses is really distracting and you prefer to have yet like a yellow tint over my whips because I use like yellow lighting, that's also totally fine with me. Just let me know. um yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope those of you who live in America or elsewhere in the world, I don't know if anywhere else in the world has holidays in November, but those of you who live in America had a great Thanksgiving, hopefully, and everyone will hopefully have a great Christmas season, or Hanukkah, I think, is also in December, or whatever you celebrate in December. I personally don't celebrate anything in December, but hopefully you'll have a great time either way and get a lot of stitching done. I know for a lot of people it's a busy season, so that means less stitching. For me personally, like I said, I don't really celebrate much, so hopefully it will be a lot of stitching because I will be inside in the cold. Well, it won't be cold inside, but it will be cold outside, so I'll be inside a lot, and other people will be busy celebrating Christmas and stuff, so I won't really have much contact with them during those days, and I can just stitch a lot. So that's the plan, at least. um Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great time and happy stitching.